Sorry I've taken a little bit of time off making this video, as I was in Victoria, British Columbia, teaching some workshops there at Royal Roads University, and I lost my drone. I lost one of my drones. I have a Mavic Pro, which was the newer, more compact drone, which is how I did all of my drone filming in New Zealand. I love it because it's compact. I can travel with it really easily. But I was making an awesome video, which I'm hoping to complete soon, but I was making a video in a 1920s greenhouse, and it was all glass. It was at the university campus, and it was super cool. And I had this great drone shot over top of the greenhouse. The light was reflecting off it. Had this perfect shot, and then all of a sudden, drone disappears, gone. And it took me a couple hours to find it with the professor Tim there, who brought me down to it, and it's stuck in a tree basically. So I've got the crew at the university helping me get it down. In fact, I think today they might get it down. I had to leave because my wife had to do some shooting. She's a photographer, had to do a shoot in Vancouver, so we had to get out of there to get her to her shoot. So I'm hoping to get the drone back, but drone is temporarily 100 feet in the air in a tree. That aside, today I want to talk to you guys about a question that I got from a subscriber that I think is quite a compelling question. I've certainly answered this in many ways before, but I'm going to just kind of circle back to it. I write about this kind of stuff in my book, but it's a compelling question. This question is he's a first generation farmer, and he wants to know, what does he do to set himself apart from all the other growers at the farmer's market? So he shows up to a farmer's market and he's got more or less the same stuff as a bunch of other growers there. What can you do differently to stand out? Well, the one thing that I like to tell farmers, especially growers that are going to start at farmers markets and go on the direct consumer path, which is what I write about and what lots of market gardeners are doing, you need to look at yourself as a brand. You are the brand, and because the products are good. You know, small, naturally growing or organic farmers are producing good product. And what is the difference between one product and the next with the same kind of grower who has the same kind of passion? Well, let's be honest, there isn't probably that much. But the difference is in you, the individual, and what do you do to stand out. So I've done many videos on what you can do to stand out, particularly at a farmer's market. Click up this one up here. I've talked about some of the things that I see make a farmer at a farmer's market successful. But really, it just comes down to, what do you put in? How do you display yourself at a farmer's market and in general? How are you on your customer service? How are you on remembering the names of your best customers? How are you in following up with a customer if there's a problem? You know, it doesn't take much to stand out from the crowd, you guys. It's the average person doesn't really want to go the extra mile. So if you're willing to go the extra mile and deliver a little bit more, be a bit more friendly, be engaged, be a person that people want to get to know and do business with. That's really what it comes down to. That's how you set yourself apart. And you can find many different ways to be creative with this, but this is what it comes down to, is stand out, be a good person, get to know the customers that spend money with you. You know, one thing that's really easy to do is your top 10 customers who come to the farmer's market, ask them their names, write their names down if you can't remember. Don't tell me the excuse that you can't remember people's names, because everybody says that. Write down their names, and when they come to your stand, call them by their names. It's the sweetest sounds to a person's ear is their own name. And if you do that, I guarantee they're going to like you, and they're going to want to bring their friends to your stand. So it's really about going that extra mile and being the kind of person that people want to get to know and do business with. So hope you guys have found that helpful. Please, if you want to see more stuff like this, hit the subscribe button, like the videos, and I want to emphasize that because recently YouTube has changed the algorithms on their videos, on the platform in general, that we no longer see the videos that our subscribers or the people we subscribe to put out. And I've even noticed this as a person who consumes a lot of YouTube content. I watch YouTube a lot, and I look on my home page and all I see is clickbait. And I've made a couple clickbait videos too, and I'm not afraid to admit this. And the reason why I have done it, and the reason why a lot of YouTubers do it, is because YouTube favors clickbait. It's no longer about what content is good or relevant to the person who's subscribing. It's what gets views, and unfortunately clickbait gets views. So this is a whole other subject. I'll probably circle back to it another time. I'm not going to talk about it too much right now. I don't plan on cranking out clickbait, but it does put me in this weird position where my videos will get less views if they don't have clickbait, which kind of sucks because I'm here to make content. I'm here to create an educational platform for small market growers, and I don't want to just use snazzy titles and flashy images to get views, but unfortunately that's how it works. The good thing for me, guys, is that I have viewers like you, subscribers who occasionally donate to my show or buy my book or take my online course, that I'm not pigeonholed to only have content about or make my living from YouTube alone. I'm very diversified, and so I want to thank all of you that have donated to my show or support my Patreon. It's a huge help because YouTube doesn't really deliver much of an income for somebody like me who doesn't just want to focus on snazzy titles and doing stuff like that. So anyways, I'll come back to that another time. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later.